What's up, everybody? It's Oh So Dope, and I'm back for another video. So I hope y'all are ready for a drugstore tutorial thumbnail. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. Now, I know it's been a while, but I decided to come on here and do a requested video, which is a video of a completely drugstore makeup routine. I'm talking about from start to finish, completely drugstore. So, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video because that's why you're here, right? Because you want to see how I create a bomb look with drugstore products. So, let's just get started. So here's a regular brown lip liner and eyeliner pencil. I'm just going to use it for my brows. So I'm just brushing them up in the same direction and literally filling them in. I have a detailed brow tutorial. I'm going to link that below for you guys so you can check it out in case this is too fast for you. But I'm just going to speed through it for the purpose of this video. Then I'm taking this 16-hour camo concealer in the color medium beige. I got this one for $6 at Walmart. I've wanted to try it for so long. Now I finally get a chance to try it. So I'm going to use that to carve out my brows. So here is a hydrating booster drops. And I love these. So far it made my skin feel really cool because it's like a gel type consistency. So these drops are really nice so far. That was $10 at Walmart. I'm taking that same 16-hour camo concealer in the color medium beige to go over my eyelids, to not necessarily prime them, but just to make everything the same color. So I'm just doing that with my beauty blender just to even everything out because I'm not going to do eyeshadow for this look. I'm taking my Coty Airspun in the color translucent just to set that over the concealer just so it's not moving around and it's just standing at one place. I'm taking this Great Lash in the color Blackest Black to get my eyelashes ready for my false lashes, which are also from Walmart. I also have a lash tutorial. Here I have the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I'm just putting that on my T-zone, basically, a little bit on my chin as well. Here's my foundation duo for today's video. I have the Matte Fit Me Poreless in the color 355, as well as the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the color 340 Cappuccino. So I mixed both of those together. Now on camera it looks like it's a little bit off, but it looked pretty good when I mixed it together. I probably just needed a little bit more of the dark one, but you can just see me blending that literally on my ears, on my neck. You got to make sure you blend on your ears and your neck because you don't want to have a mask face. Just, you know, blend everything out thoroughly. So you literally see me, I'm just blending. So here you see me taking this Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. This one is in the color Caramel or Caramel, however you want to say it. And I'm literally just putting this everywhere that I would normally highlight. I wanted to get something a little closer to my skin color just so I could use it as a base so I can see how it acted because I've never used it before. And it actually was pretty good. It blended pretty well. The coverage is pretty nice. So I'm glad I got it in the color I did because it just made everything look so flawless. So I'm literally blending that out as normal. And I'm going to let the concealer under my eyes sit for a little bit. Here you see me using my Juvia's Place, which can be found at Ulta, in the color Zambia, and I'm contouring. So I put that on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, under my lip, as well as on my cheekbones. And under my nose. So after I've let that concealer sit for a little bit just to get a little thicker consistency and give a little better coverage, I'm going to blend that out on both sides. Just make sure everything is nice and blended. We don't have any rough edges, everything is blending seamlessly together. So now I'm gonna go in and just blend all of that out like so. On my chin, above my lip, onto my forehead, then my nose. And now that I've let that concealer sit a little bit under my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. I usually try to do my eyes last so my concealer can sit a little bit under my eyes, just so it can warm up a little bit. And also, like I said before, it helps with the coverage. It gives you a little bit more coverage. Now, you can't do that with every concealer because some concealers dry out, but this one actually was pretty good. So now I'm taking my Real Techniques face brush and I'm going ahead and buffing out all of that contour that I put on. You just want to make sure everything is being blended seamlessly, nothing is super harsh. Usually when going for a contour shade or a concealer shade, I usually like to go 2 shades lighter for the concealer and 2 shades darker for the contour. Most times it's just trial and error. Some places you can go and get testers to see what works and people can help you, but honestly a lot of stuff in makeup is trial and error, so you just gotta kind of try stuff and then see what works for you. And that's honestly my best advice. That's how I've learned, or watching YouTubers who were similar colors to me and seeing what they used. That was also a big help. So here I'm taking this e.l.f. brush and going down the bridge of my nose, blending in that contour, being sure to bring that upward into the corner where my eye and my eyebrow meet. I guess that's the best way I can explain it, just because it makes everything look seamless and it makes it look a little more natural. So I'm just blending that. I'm taking my Juvia's Place concealer in the color, well, the shade 15. It doesn't have a name. And I'm just taking a little dot of that and I'm just brightening up my highlight a little more. I kind of OD on highlighter. I mean, you don't have to do this much, but this is just my preference. I just like a really bright under eye. I feel like it makes me look more awake. Dipping back into that Airspun, I'm gonna go ahead and set all of those places that I just highlighted. So my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my chin, above my lip, and then also under my eyes. I really press that first layer in that I put on, and then I go ahead and put the rest of the powder on top that I'm going to bake with. And then I take a little more and I just go ahead and put that underneath my contour to make it a little bit more sharp. So now you see me taking my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless powder in the color 355 Coconut, and I'm using that in my Real Techniques brush to go ahead and set my contour. I normally use a dark brown shade in my James Charles palette, but like I said, today is fully drugstore, so I went ahead and just used that matte poreless powder. And I'm literally going to use that to set the rest of my face as well. As you can see, I'm pretty much loving the way the look is turning out so far. And I'm going to take my all over face brush from BH Cosmetics and wipe everything away. Now I will say that every brush that I'm using today is not drugstore, but the makeup that I'm using, all of the makeup I'm using is, not the brushes. So yeah, just a little disclaimer there. So I'm just literally dipping into that powder to swipe away my setting powder, because it takes away a little bit of that cast. After I spray my setting spray. It pretty much takes the remainder of that away. It never has flashback like when I take pictures or anything. So if it comes off looking like crazy, then just ignore that. I'm taking this BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette and taking a red and an orange color, just using that for my blush. Pretty self-explanatory. And then you see me taking this Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. And I'm going ahead and spraying that with my Mario Badescu Rose Water. And I'm just highlighting my brow bone, my nose, my cupid's bow, bridge of my nose, inner corner of my eye. You know, everywhere you would normally highlight. I mean, you could do more, you could do less. It's just up to your preference. I'm using a tapered small brush, a small tapered detail brush to do that. Here I'm taking this white eyeliner from the beauty supply store. It was literally $1. I feel like my makeup is incomplete if I don't have anything on my waterline. I just feel so off and out of place, just like if I don't put on bottom mascara. I'm just taking that in my waterline because it gives you like a baby doll eye, opens up your eyes a little bit. So I'm taking my Great Lash again in Black is Black, and I'm going underneath that waterline and putting mascara on my bottom lashes because I feel like it just completes the look. Then I'm going ahead and taking this Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliner in the color dark brown. So I'm just going and adding my beauty marks back, and some of them are fake, but some of them are real. I just choose to add them back because it's so cute. So I'm taking this brown liner again, and just like I showed before, I'm going to be using that e.l.f. Seriously Satin lipstick in the color cream to go over once I'm done applying the brown lip liner. So I'm just applying that to my outer lips, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that color cream and mix that together. Then I'm going to take this lip gloss. It's a lip plumping gloss, and this one is in the color Peach Bellini. And I'm going to go over where I put that cream shade. And it's so cute, oh my god. Then I'm taking this Wet n Wild lip gloss, and this one is in the shade... there is no shade. Well, actually, yes it is. It's in the shade Crystal. Putting that over my lips. Then I'm taking my Morphe brush and dipping into that same highlighter, spraying my face on my Mario Badescu, and literally that is it. We're all ready to slow-mos. So that was my drugstore tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I will see you guys in my next one.